So the story goes, Doc took another tab of LSD the morning of the 12th, the day he was supposed to pitch. The high of LSD can last for a very long time, so Doc was definitely inebriated when it was time to take the mound.
All right, welcome back to another After Dark, everyone. Hope you're all having a good night so far. Hope you guys had a good day. I wanted to check out this video, and my apologies have to go out because I've been I've been saying I'm gonna react to this, and I haven't for I believe months now. So sorry it's taken me so long to get to it, but this is something I don't know about. But I've been intrigued ever since I read the comment regarding this, and I looked up some stuff, and I found out, not looked up some stuff, but I looked for a video, and I'm like, holy crap, this is real, you know? And this is this is a baseball video. This is called Doc Ellis no-hitter on LSD, Forgotten Sports Stories from the Sports Vault Baseball History. This is from a channel called Data Productions Media, a small channel, 6,000 subscribers. So if you guys are interested in this, I'm not a huge baseball fan myself, but for those of you who are interested in it, if you like this video, then the link is down below in the description box for you. If you guys want to check out more videos from this channel, it's right there. I know this isn't basketball, and I know I usually stick to basketball, but considering it's an After Dark and how nice the commenter was about it, you know, I really wanted to react to this for him, because they were really adamant about seeing or hearing my reaction to it. So here we are. But if you don't like baseball and you're not interested about a pitcher tripping out on acid and pitching a no-hitter, hey man, no big deal. I'll see you tomorrow morning on the next one. But I'm intrigued by this. Like, how the hell, out of all the drugs out there, how are you gonna be on acid and pitch in general, but a no-hitter? You guys, a no-hitter? All right, I don't want to waste any time. I want to get into this. I want to see what this is. I've been waiting months for this. So without further ado, everyone, please leave this video a like. Helps out a ton. I know, push out this vid. Okay, here we go.
Doc Ellis working on a no-hitter.
It was easier to pitch with the LSD. That's the way I was dealing with the fear of failure.
He got it. They're mouthing Doc Ellis on a no-hitter.
It was an ugly no-hitter. I got letters about it, but it was a no-no.
The psychedelic performance enhancer for Doc Ellis's no-hitter, lysergic acid diethylamide, LSD. Let's go down the rabbit hole to uncover the who, what, where, when, why, and how. Hello, and welcome to Sports Vaults, presented by Data Productions, uncovering the untold, lost, and forgotten files of the sports world.
I took some LSD when I took off with the car, and the next thing I know,
What?
there I was out there, you know, high as a Georgia pine.
Guys, do not take LSD and drive. No, 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 no.
Tripping on acid. Pete Rose said he's sorry he bet on baseball. I'm putting on my ball. I pushed the no-hitter on LSD.
So it's all true.
25,
it's all
blow
true.
him out.
It's all true.
Is
the
it
hell?
true? Did Doc Ellis really pull off one of the hardest feats in sports on LSD? Today on Sports Vaults, we will be diving into the miraculous no-hitter performance by former Major League pitcher Doc Ellis. Only 299 in MLB history from the date this video is posted. No-hitters are far from normal occurrences in the major leagues, but Ellis's performance may be the most unusual no-hitter of them all,
Well, yeah.
being under the influence of LSD, aka acid. Performance enhancers are a common thing in
This is
sports.
not a performance enhancer. This is like, I mean, this is a trip. You know, your visuals are off. Your body is feeling completely different. I don't even know how he would know he's in a baseball game. Like, I would be confused every time I got the ball, and I'd be like, oh, I'm supposed to do something with this ball. Like, how you gonna pitch a no-hitter? That's all I gotta say.
Every athlete tries to gain an edge, be it legally or illegally
It's not an
within
edge.
the rules. But the psychedelic substance LSD, has never been considered a performance enhancer.
Right.
But after Doc Ellis's no-no, maybe it should have been. Doc Ellis played in the majors from 1968 to 1979. In his respectable career, he amassed 138 wins, over 1,100 strikeouts, and a 3.46 earned run average. He was an All-Star, a World Series champion in 1971 with the Pittsburgh Pirates, had 3 seasons with over 15 wins, and a Comeback Player of the Year award in 1976 with the New York Yankees. He was a 1970s sports icon, outspoken and controversial, loathed and adored. Charles Barkley, with a touch of Ozzie Guillen, a better professional career than most. But not once in his career did he pitch sober. Or
What?
the old term, playing naked. In the film No,
He never pitched sober?
a documentary, directed by Jeffrey Radice, Ellis admits to having substance abuse problems stemming back to his early childhood days.
You get to the major leagues and you say, I got to stay here. What do I need? Oh, yeah, I need some of this shit right here. It was Dexamil, better known baseball as Greenies. I didn't know that the stimulants would enhance your performance. It gives you the impression that you were throwing hard sometimes, pinpoint control, breaking off curveballs that you never seen before. You're more in tune to what you're doing, and you zeroed in, you like what they call in the zone now. And sometimes you feel before the game, if you're warming up, say, oh man, I don't have shit on the ball. I don't know what's gonna happen. And go out there and throw a hell of a game. It was a thing where
You guys, okay, I think he said greenies. What is that referring to? If anybody knows, please let me know. What is a greenie? What drug is that?
started off with one greenie, and then I did well.
Pill.
I take one again. I didn't do well. I took 2. I used to take them, shake them, throw them. If they fall down, I wouldn't take them. If they stood up, I did.
Whoa.
Then if it wasn't enough standing, I'd take the ones that was laying down. I would try to out-milligram any opponent. Before a game, I'd take a
Did he say I would try to out milligram any opponent?
I would try to out-milligram any opponent.
Holy
Before
crap.
a game, I'd take a maximum 15, 17 pills.
What?
Not to say that I didn't have enough stuff to pitch in the major leagues. It's just that I'm trying to get the little edge.
But for this historic performance on June 12th,
All right, guys. Yeah, please. What's a greenie? I gotta know.
1970, Greenies wasn't the primary substance at work.
Well, here we are in the 7th inning. Doc Ellis working on a no-hitter. Doc Ellis has put 9 men on the bases, 8 walks and 1 hit batsman. With 3 outs, separate him and a no-hitter. Somewhere along the line, I'm sure this is all being recorded so that we can have it for Doc if he throws the epic. Looking out at the scoreboard, he can see 0, 0, 0 where it says San Diego.
During the time when I was pitching the no-hitter in San Diego, I really didn't know, I didn't see the hitters. All I could tell was if they was on the right side or the left side. As far as seeing the target, the catcher put tape on his fingers so I could see the signals. But as far as seeing the batter themselves, I didn't really see who they were. The opposing team and my teammates, they knew I was high, but they didn't know what I was high on.
By the way, nice touch with the Jimi Hendrix. I think that's the Woodstock performance where he's playing the national anthem and he was tripping out on acid. Yeah, so never mind, man. Maybe it was just something else going on back then. Because if Jimmy could put on a whole show, and I don't know if you guys ever seen Jimi Hendrix live. It's I don't even I don't have the right words to describe it. It's you never seen anything like it. Because he can never reproduce it. Night to night, it's completely different. And he was tripping on a lot. He would have acid lacing the inside of his hat that he wore on stage, and he would just let the sweat like wet the tablet, the tabs, and it would just get into his system throughout the performance. It was insanity. But this is also just crazy. But yeah, anyways, nice touch with that with putting in some Jimmy tripping music. Sorry, I forgot my train of thought why I brought up Jimmy.
They didn't really see it, but I had the acid in me, and I didn't know what I looked like with that acid. I had lost all concept of time.
Tripping on acid, and there's thousands of people surrounding you.
It was easier to pitch with the LSD because I was so used to medicating myself. That's the way I was dealing with the fear of failure.
Yeah.
You know, if Doc's pitching, we know it's high. How high is he?
How high is he? That's fair, too, because at that point, his baseline, like, stability mentally is high as hell on whatever these greeny things are. So if he tries it sober, he's screwed.
I pitched every game in the major leagues under the influence of drugs.
So how did this day come about? What were the causes that led up to this event?
We flew into San Diego, and I asked the manager, could I go home? Because we had an off day. And they normally let you go home if you're in the area. So he said, yeah. So I took some LSD at the airport when I took off with the car, because I knew where it would hit me in LA.
The high from LSD came from snorting the LSD.
Snorting?
When you crushed the pills, and you actually snorted the LSD.
I never heard of that.
And we did LSD in my girlfriend's house at that time. And whether or not the story becomes fictional, so as how you got to San Diego and all that kind of stuff, I am not privy to that information.
So the story goes, Doc took another tab of LSD the morning of the 12th, the day he was supposed to pitch. The high of LSD can last for a very long time.
Uh-huh.
So Doc was definitely inebriated when it was time to take the mound. But what are the effects of LSD on normal human beings, let alone elite athletes?
Do you remember in the 90s, the This Is Your Brain? This is your brain on drugs, and it had the egg frying in a pan or something like that, and it's just like fried, right? Yeah, that was for LSD, because it literally is like your brain is on, it's completely frying, it's on fire. It's you're having a brain hemorrhage is what's happening. It's not a good thing. But yeah, I always think of that, like, this is your brain on drugs.
LSD affects the world.
And the next thing I know, I'm waking up, and, you know, I go outside, and I remember her saying, you got to pitch today. I said, what are you talking about? And she said, San Diego, you got to pitch. I said, no, I pitch tomorrow. She says, oh, no, look. And I said, well, what happened to yesterday? Yeah, I was out there, you know, high as a Georgia pine, tripping on acid.
What happened to yesterday? Damn.
We had a rookie on the team at that particular time named Dave Cash, and he sat next to me. And he kept saying after the first inning, he said, you got a no-no going. I said, yeah, right.
He didn't respond.
Oh, I get it now. A no-no. A no-hitter. All right. Man, I'm slow.
At the time, he was so wrapped up in the game. And then about a couple innings later, he came back. He said, Dave, I still got a no-no going.
I could also feel the pressure from other players wanting to tell him to shut up because you're not supposed to say nothing if somebody's throwing a no-hitter because of his bad luck.
Yeah.
Nine comes down.
Don't jinx it.
They're mouthing Doc Ellis on a no-hitter.
I can't believe this story. It's so crazy.
He said, what the hell I did? I said, what do you mean what you did? You know what you did. You pitched a no-hitter. He says to me, no shit.
I was down.
No shit.
I was in the wind. I party all night.
There is some skepticism when it comes to this no-hitter. Bob Smizik of the Pittsburgh Press believes Ellis' versions of the event that day. Although Smizik did not witness the game in person, he was the reporter to first break the story in 1984. Bill Christine, also of the Pittsburgh Press, does not believe Ellis' claim and was at the game that day. Christine was a beat reporter who practically lived with the team that year, by his account. Christine has said he did not notice anything unusual, and says if Ellis had reported to the stadium only 90 minutes before his scheduled start, reporters would have been told. John Mayno, a reporter who had extensive interactions with Ellis over his career, was skeptical about many stories told by Ellis, including the LSD no-hitter. Mayno said that he has not found a teammate who would corroborate with the story. However, one of his close friends...
I mean, to be fair, I don't think any of his team... That would be like ratting him out. Even though he's the one who's saying that he did it, Doc, that is, it's still like you don't want to confirm that because it's like, I don't want to get this guy in trouble. I don't know the truth.
Scipio Spinks, a pitcher for the Houston Astros, has said he has no doubt Ellis was telling the truth about his LSD use, as he was very familiar with Doc's habits, including the use of LSD. Ellis was on top of the world professionally and psychedelically on this special day. Ellis reported that he never used LSD during the season again, though he continued to use amphetamines. After the story was made public, he said that he regretted taking LSD that day because it robbed him of his greatest professional memory. Teammates of his has always spoke highly of Doc. Dan Pierce was a teammate. Pierce remembers Ellis's megawatt smile, his charisma, his ability to get along with everyone. Doc was all business when he got on the mound, Pierce said. Fortunately, with time, Doc sobered up and became a great asset to society in the fight to help others with substance abuse.
Hey, that's good.
He later became a drug counselor, working with addicts, inmates, and troubled youth. Doc Ellis died of complications stemming from chronic liver disease in a Los Angeles hospital on December 19, 2008.
Damn.
He was 63. Those who are baseball historians and interested in sports lore think Doc Ellis' performance is one of the wildest and wackiest moments in sports history. The first line in Ellis' Los Angeles Times obituary reads, "The former major league pitcher who claimed to have thrown a no-hitter while on LSD." What's your take on this topic?
Wow.
Do you believe this story? Any suggestions on what I should do next? Let me know your thoughts below in the comments and subscribe for more investigation content like this. This is Sports Vaults presented by Data Productions. See you next time.
That was a cool vid. I'm interested in this one right now too. I know. just to watch on a personal level. Is Moneyball a true story? It was a good movie. And actually, like that movie, I almost kind of wish that movie didn't happen, or whatever happened to, you know, the story that led to that movie. I kind of wish it didn't happen, because now that kind of kicked the door open to all this analytics that's going on in professional sports, where it's no longer like a game anymore. It's all just like crunching numbers. Anyways, guys, is there any insight that I'm missing on this? First of all, what the hell are greenies? It sounds like maybe a methamphetamine. But two, did this really happen? Because like I can see it from two angles. Like what Doc said was, I never did it again. He never pitched on acid again because when he pitched that no-hitter, like he didn't remember it. So he was robbed of his like greatest memory in professional sports. But man, if he's an addict, right? He's always using drugs, and he had his best performance on this specific drug, wouldn't you think he would do it again and try to get another no-hitter? I don't know. I'm kind of skeptic on that, and that makes me wonder, like, was he really on LSD? Like, did he really do that and pitch a no-hitter? I don't know what the truth is. I tend to think like the story's real, but I just, you know, how do you know? He's the only one who really knows. But what do you guys think? What are your opinions on it? Are you guys pissed off at me that I did a baseball video? It's not like I'm not a big baseball fan. When I was a kid, I kind of was. But I just, once in a while in general, if there's a crazy story that's going around in sports, I'd like to cover it, whether it's like WNBA or, you know, like when Tyson was about to fight what's his name, Jake Paul, and that what ended up being a horrible cash grab. Like stuff like that I would like to cover once in a while. Maybe do a football video here and there too, because I still do enjoy football, even though I'm out of the lingo these days. As far as like a lot of the current players and the team structures right now, I don't watch nearly enough. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought, and we'll have a conversation about it down below like we always do. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on this After Dark. I appreciate you all. Please leave this video a like if you haven't done so yet. It helps out a lot. Subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. Hit that bell notification if you want to get notified for tomorrow morning's video. And check out this channel here, Data Productions Media. The link is down below if you guys want to check it out and you guys enjoy baseball content. All right, everyone, I'm out. Peace out, everybody.